Welcome back to another episode of the Prop Culture Podcast. Initially, I just want to kick off this and thank our sponsors. First off, Dolly Concreting for all your concreting needs around Toowoomba and the regions, dollyconcreting.com.au.
And our great friends at East Coast Shipping Containers at the Sunshine Coast.
All right, let's get into the podcast. Well, welcome back to the Prop Culture Podcast, episode 6, Sambo. We're a month and a bit in now, and this is a guest I've been keen on getting on because I watched a lot of his footy coming through playing Cyril, and definitely one I wanted to have a chat with, and that's Tupou Francis, and he joins us this morning. How are you, mate?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Really Thanks for joining us, mate. Thanks for joining us.
So firstly, I just want to start off. So the first game I actually ever watched you play, because I work in the QRL space as well, and I was down at the grand final day for your Cyril Connell game, and that was the first game I ever watched you play, and I was talking to a few people in the crowd, and they were talking about you, and I'd never seen you play, and so I kept an eye on you. It's hard to miss the mullet too, by the way. Hard to miss the mullet. But, so I watched you play, and you scored a double that game against Mackay, won the grand final. I just want to take you back to that day. How was that whole experience?
Oh, yeah. it was a mad experience, really. To versus Mackay, and especially to get to a grand final of that, it's not an everyday thing. And, to do it with the team that I had, it was pretty special to me. So, as you said, I was the captain, so, just try to lead in my actions every game that we went out there. So, it's pretty much what I did. Yeah.
But just going back to that, like what you said, you lead by your actions, mate. Is there a part of your game that you actually really focus on to be a leader, or just, to improve your game? Is there something you really focus on?
Oh, well, the leadership sort of came naturally, really. I just usually try to break down my game, and I guess you could sort of say a strength of mine is just leading from the front, leading with either my comms or my actions. So, usually every game I just try to, be that leader, be that player that everyone wants to play with. So, it's just a focus of mine each and every game.
Yeah, and that's something I definitely noticed in that game watching. Like, you were doing a lot of talking, taking those tough carries, doing all the tough stuff. Obviously, you play a lot of middle, so you were playing a lot of lock in the games that I watched. Do you sort of rotate between lock and middle, or you pretty much just play solely as a lock at the moment?
Oh, well, I can play both. Obviously my preferred position is lock, but if they need me to do a job at front row, I can do a job there as well.
I guess going to that, and you were saying that you're a leader. Do you have a mentor as well? Do you have someone that you can bounce things off, or someone that you can have a chat to? Like if you're saying you're a good leader as well, and that's something you focus on, do you have someone that you can lean on as a mentor as well?
Oh, usually my brothers, really. My oldest brother, his name's George. Yeah, he keeps me on my toes all the time. He'll give me tips on how I play, what I need to do, and obviously with my other brother Tony Francis, he's in the NRL. I ask him for tips and I guess advice to be better each and every week. And then obviously with my father as well. He's been there my whole life, and he's watched pretty much every game that I've ever played. So
pretty blessed, mate. It sounds like you've got a lot of good people around you, mate, and you can bounce a lot of good things off your brothers that are playing in the NRL, and looks like you've got a good support crew around you, mate, to guide you along your way on your journey.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, the next thing I want to chat about was something that, now I didn't know if you played much, but you got to play in the Mal Meninga Cup Grand Final as well for the mighty Burleigh Bears. Had you played any Mal that year as well, or just solely Cyril?
Just a week before that, we versed the minor Prems Tweed. And that was my first game that I got the call up to play Mal.
How did you find the difference between Cyril and Mal?
Oh, you could definitely tell the difference between the physicality and the speed of it. Especially going up and versus the minor Prems, it was just fast. The physicality was there. You really couldn't fail on an effort. They'll break apart of you on literally anything. So, I just try to give my best effort and just, look around me and play for my brothers beside me.
Yeah. Here's a quick question for you too. Actually, I was talking to a couple of people I know today about some stuff about schoolboy footy and in Cyril Connell and Mal Meninga. What's the big difference you think in between school footy, because you're at Marsden playing there, and then like Cyril Connell, Mal Meninga? Is there much of a difference there at all, or is it kind of semi the same, the quality, the level, the speed of the game?
You can probably say the quality of the football that's played is sort of the same, but obviously in Mal, you're versus the best 19-year-old in Queensland. So,
Yep.
obviously in school, not most, I guess, well, it's under 18s in school, but yeah, obviously the under 19s, yeah, versus those boys are just a lot different, and especially in schoolboy football, the younger boys sometimes get a chance and a shot, where with the under 19s, it's just really pure talent. So, yeah.
Well, who's your tip for the grand final, mate, next week, Keebler or PPC?
That's a big one, man.
Two good teams.
Yeah. It could go both ways, honestly. I
I've
can't
put you
really
on the
pick
spot.
one.
I've put you on the
Yeah,
spot.
I
No. Oh, no.
Sorry, yeah. I wish I could say Marsden, but I can't.
It's
That's
honestly
fair enough.
flip a
That's fair
coin.
enough.
I reckon. Like I was looking,
Yeah.
I've watched all of the Alanga Trophy this year, and
Yeah.
like those two teams, obviously they're in the big dance, but like it'd be a flip the coin situation for me with that final. But I just wanted to bring it back to that Mal Meninga Cup. So you played against Tweed, and if you know junior footy and you know that Tweed Mal Meninga side is stacked, like it is full of talent, right? So to play them and then win that game, go through the grand final, you got to start that day in the grand final for Burleigh against the Dolphins. What was it like? What was the lead up like to that game compared to the Cyril Connell one? Because you captain the Cyril Connell, you're sort of a leader in that group. This group, you're coming in one game prior. Obviously, you're not a leader per se in that group. You're just sort of playing that game. How was the lead up compared to the Cyril game?
No, it was definitely a lot more nerve wracking. Obviously in the Sarah Connell Cup, I played the whole year, so my confidence was, best as it could get. And I guess when I got the call up to play against Redcliffe in the grand final, it was just like a very good opportunity that I got, and I didn't want to take it for granted. I didn't want to really use my age as an excuse. I was there to do a job, and I'm just truly grateful for the coaching staff. They gave the opportunity for me, and I was sort of just, I guess, paying it back to them.
Yeah. Well, you guys ended up winning that game too. It was like, I think 18-14, you guys won. So it's like 2 grand final wins in 2 different grades. It must have been pretty cool experience. It must have been riding high at that point. And it continued on because then you got selected to play. You met North or met East where you play footy?
Met East.
Met East. So you got to play Met East. You went through. Did you guys win that carnival too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you won that. And then you got to play for Queensland, which is a pretty cool experience. And I watched that whole tournament. And you guys won that comp as well. So, like, everything you touch is turning into gold at this point. So you must be feeling pretty good. But I want to talk about that tournament a little bit. Obviously, there's some great talent in those other New South Wales sides in the teams, combined all states, all those teams. There's some really, really good footy players in that age group. How did you find that level?
No, it was honestly great for me as a player to see where I'm at against really the best players in Australia. So it was just good to see the talent we have in Australia, and I guess a test for me as well to see where I'm at, what I need to improve on, and I guess go from there.
Yeah, if I was a selector, honestly, and this is biased probably, but I watched the whole tournament. I thought you were one of the best forwards in the tournament, and I would have put you in the Aussie schoolboys team. That's just me, but I was talking to a lot of other people too, and I think you were on their short list to make that side. Obviously, it would hurt not to make it, but does it just make you hungrier to sort of keep pushing and getting better?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously the main goal there is to make the side, but at the end of the day, there's only 18 players that can make it. So I guess it's just more hungrier for my next footy, my next season. So I'll just go into preseason, I guess, lit fire in the belly and see where we go from there.
Well, I guess that brings me to my next question then. I guess you're a pretty goal-driven kind of person by the sounds of it. What's your next kind of goal that you're looking at trying to achieve, mate?
Oh, well, footy is kind of over. I guess it's just putting my best effort and giving my best self, myself the best chance to, I guess, in pre-season to I guess prove my talents and hard work that I've put into this game.
Yep.
Because obviously I've got a little bit of pre-season with the NRL, so I want to set the tone there with, I'm not just a youngin. I'm here to, I guess, put my best effort and see if I can go from there.
That'd be a great experience for you, mate. That's a great opportunity for you to get there and see what it's like at the top level there and get an opportunity with the NRL blokes and seeing how professional they are and what it takes to get there. That'd be a great experience for you as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So next year you'll be Mal Meninga age, so you'll be trying to play there. Obviously, now Host Plus Cup is obviously another level you can shoot for. Being at Burleigh, they're a strong side all the way through all the grades. Is that like obviously a lot of people go through and play Mal and then in a cup? A lot of people skip that sometimes. Is that sort of a goal to try and get to that cup level potentially?
Oh, definitely. I'm trying to, achieve my goals as quick as possible. As I said before throughout the podcast, that I don't want to use an age as an excuse.
Yeah.
Once you're ready, you're ready. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll try and give myself the best chance that I possibly can, and see where my footy takes me.
100% agree with you, mate. Age is a number, and if you're good enough and you're putting the work in and stuff like that, you'll achieve your goals if you just keep working hard, knuckling down, putting your head down. Mate, just another one. What's the best advice someone's ever given you? I guess now because you've got your brothers that are playing in the NRL and you got good people around you. What's the best advice even you maybe heard from a coach? What's the best advice that you've been given?
Oh, there's been a couple, but I'd say from my coaches, one named Jesse McLean. The one quote he always told me was, "You can never be too fit." So no matter how good you're playing, you can never be too fit because fitness will pretty much take you all the way throughout the game and give you the right decisions, right options at the right time. So that's something I take upon, I guess myself every day. Where if there's a chance to get fitter, why not? And also another one from Mick Kennedy was he was just saying keep getting better at what you're good at. So just making sure that your sharp tools are still sharpening. So yeah.
Well, saying that, do you do much stuff on your own craft? I know you're a middle or you're 13. Do you work on your own craft? I'm a big believer on positional skill stuff to improve players, but do you spend much time on your own craft by yourself?
Yeah, well, usually with my brothers, they'll usually just take me down to the field, and then yeah, obviously when I have time, I'll just do my extras, practicing my passing, running the right lines, just doing the right things and doing the stuff that I need for my job as a middle, whether I'm playing prop, back row, or lock. So yeah, as I said before, it's always time to do extras, and that's something that I value upon myself.
That's something I did notice in that first game I watched you play is like you really quite good with your late footwork before the line. Is that something that you really pride yourself on? I watched that and you use that a lot and you sort of break that first tackle, sort of half line breaks. Is that something you try and work on all the time?
Yeah, well, when I was younger, I used to run straight and it didn't really go well. So I had to find something out there. And yeah, throughout the grades, I guess I got better at my late footwork and I guess identifying the defense and see what's weak shoulder, what's two catches, if I need a late feet or I guess take space. But yeah, I had to get better at those things. So, running straight, to get you so far.
You've only got one body, mate. You got to look after it.
Exactly.
And I can tell you the tip, you only got one lot of hair too, mate. So if I was you, I'd be keep growing that hair because that's why I'm wearing a hat at the moment because I'm going bored from coaching. Hey, so if there's one tip I can do, keep that product up, keep that hair growing and keep it as long as you can, mate.
Man.
Keep it as long as you can. Keep it as long as you can.
One thing I wanted to touch on too. So you were with the Broncos in a certain capacity. Have you got to do much with them? Obviously, you mentioned a bit about working with them a little bit. What have you done so far, and have you got any plans to sort of keep working at that?
Yeah, well, I've been with the Bronx since I was 15, and they've really helped me with my footy.
Yep.
That's on and off the field, really. They're mentors off the field, and then on field they give me tips. They do reviews, videos on me, and I guess take their time out of their day to help me out as a player, and that's been helping me out for these past couple of years that I've been with them, and just truly grateful for them because I guess I probably wouldn't be the player I am without them today. They, as I said before, they take time out of their day just to focus on me. So yeah, I just really appreciate what they do for me.
That's great to hear, and that's great to hear, mate. That's really, really good.
And how much do you find too, like off the field? How much do you put in? Like everyone knows that you can be the best talent, you can work hard, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on off the field. Getting your head right, getting your all that off the field stuff right. How much do you find if you're doing that stuff, it helps your game as well?
Yeah, well, something that I like to do is just enjoy the game of football. Just everything I do. if I don't enjoy the game, then there's really no point of playing it. So
So
Yeah.
true.
something I just like to have fun when I play football off the field is just, I guess, having a clear mind, just enjoying what I'm doing. And yeah, when I get to play a game of football, I just get to have fun with it because I'm doing something I love.
What do you do away from football then too, mate, to take your mind? I'm guessing you try to get away from footy a little bit to relax. What do you do to get away from footy to relax?
Oh, it's sort of just family time really. It's just I get around my family, take my time off football, and I just be with my family, hang out, do activities with them. Whatever we do, is sort of just as a family. So
Yep.
obviously there's video games. Still a little kid.
Gamer, eh? A gamer.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess outside of footy, it's just hang out with family and have fun with them.
Do you play any other
Yeah.
sports at all? Do you play a bit of golf, bit of lawn bowls, Tim been bowling, table tennis?
Oh, well, I'm pretty talented at golf, man.
There you go,
Can't
right.
lie, I gotta say it.
We might have to do that, Zach. We might have to get a prop culture golf day and get everyone that's been on the podcast, because everyone said they play a bit of golf.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone's lying to you.
Everyone's lying to you.
We might
Yeah,
have
that's
to
probably
get that on
fair.
the cards. We might
Yeah,
have to
that's
do that.
100%.
Not a bad idea at all. Not a bad idea at all. I can go and get smoked in golf. That'd be fun. Something I did want to touch on too was your faith. Obviously, it's a big part in your life. I'm assuming your family as well. What sort of role does that play in your life and sort of footy, like your religion and your faith?
Oh, it's honestly one of the biggest parts in my career, really. I've been I've been going to church since I was since I was born, really. My family, my parents brought me into that, and before every game, I like to say a prayer and just talk to the man above, really, because I just feel like with him, he builds my confidence, and I guess I feel safe, and just allows me to be the person I am. It takes all my stress out of me, and I guess just being one with him just lets me, I guess, have fun and enjoy my footy, and just let me be stress free.
Couple other questions then I got for you too. I'm a big believer in things after football, like preparing yourself after football. Or are you good at academics at school as well? Are you trying to prepare yourself for something after football? Have you got like a plan B at all?
No, well, I try my best in school,
Yeah.
but I'm taking to certs in obviously different subjects, so I want to go that way, not in a sort of A-type pathway.
Yeah.
So with my plan B is obviously still to be around sports, because
Yep.
as I said before, I love it,
Yep.
and that's either doing a cert 3 in fitness, that's pretty much coaching, and then sports technology.
Coaching, mate, I could tell you will lose that hair in a hurry if you coach.
Hopefully not.
It's now at a bit of a high level for 4 years, and I am Gorski's, mate. I did have long hair too. Oh.
Hopefully it stays.
Don't say that. I don't think he's going to lose that hair. I don't think it's possible to lose. I don't think it is. Another thing too, I want to talk. So you captain your school, Marsden. Now, obviously, you haven't made it through this year, but I want to talk about a couple of your teammates too. So Hayden Watson, very well known footy player. He was the halfback for Queensland. Thought he should have been the 7 for Australia, but that's me again, probably being biased. But I thought he was. I mean, to me, he was the best player there. What's it like playing with him? Like, he seems like a very sharp, organized 7 at all levels.
Yeah, well, he definitely doesn't play like he's 18, and he's so mature. Like, the things that he sees on the field is what most people can't, and I guess that's what takes him differently to everyone else. The IQ that he has of his game, and him playing halfback is originally a hooker, so he can whack.
Defense.
And yeah, the kid is just, as I said before, he's just so fit, he's so fast, and he's just got so much talent ahead of him, and you could just see what the future holds for him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, for
exciting.
sure.
That's one thing I probably did notice about him. He's such a good little defender, and he whacks. He's got some bite in him. So yeah, it's a big key for him playing in the halves, playing on edge, and defensively being so strong for a half. It's a big tick. It's really, really good.
Another couple of teammates too. So Mace Andrew, he played with you as well. I think he played for Queensland. Talon also played there. Another teammate of yours, your fullback, is it Adequix? Adequix? Is that how you pronounce it?
Atticus.
Yeah. So I'd never really seen him much. And then I watched a Marsden game and he just carved up because I think he also plays. Does he play for North as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, plays for North. So I saw him play there as well. He's quite electric too, as out the back, eh?
Yeah, man, that kid's so long on his feet and goes to show why he's carving everyone up. You know, he just steps you just like that. He's in a line break. So he's came from a long way. I've known him since he was in grade 7, and yeah, he's just some little kid that was fast, and now he's just all toned up, and you know, he'll beat you in an instant. So yeah, that kid's very talented.
Speed, eh? Middles 8, speedy, quick players. You know, they're hard to
Mate,
defend.
tell me about it.
Please don't run at me. Please don't run at me.
No.
Just
75th
someone
minute,
big
you
run at me
absolutely
with no
gassed.
footwork. Mate, just
Um,
another quick question, I guess. And I haven't asked it to anyone that we've talked to, and I haven't asked it to any young kids. Like, I'm pretty lucky I get to coach a lot of young kids as well and help them along their journey. And I've never asked, but I thought I'd ask you tonight to see what your answer would be. Have you had any setbacks in your short career at the moment? And if so, what have you done to like mentally get yourself right, to get yourself back? That's if you have it. If you've had some, you might have not had any at all, but have you had any setbacks since you've been playing? I'm guessing you started when you were a young fella. Have you had any setbacks at all?
Oh, I guess just I guess people believing in me to, I guess, be the type of player I was. You know, back then, there wasn't really much people that I guess thought I'd be the player I am today, where it was just me, where I just had to, I guess, help myself. I didn't really have, I guess, obviously I had the support from my family, but no one from outside of it.
Yeah.
And the setbacks was, I guess, the standards that my older brothers held for me. Where, you know, obviously Tony was, um, I've got to give it to him, as much as I hate to say, he was pretty good in school.
yeah.
And yeah, my oldest brother was also an Australian schoolboy. So, you know, the standard that they left, I guess, coming up the ranks was, I wasn't up to that standard yet. So I sort of had to, I guess, just be myself, and I guess hard work, as you said before, just hard work will always beat talent, I guess. And that's sort of what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I agree. No, good
Yeah,
answer.
that's so good. It's good to hear like younger kids, and obviously this is the whole point of this podcast, is to highlight the kids coming through, the talent before they're, you know, the star that we think they'll be in the future. And it's good to hear, because I think one of the things I've learned just from doing one episode to now, so this is episode 6, is that a lot of these young players like yourself and some of the other boys we've interviewed, like, they have an awareness of, yeah, they're good, but you have to work to be the best you can be. And I think that's really exciting to see, like, all the young talented kids are coming through. They realize they have to do the hard stuff off the field. They have to work that extra bit to get to that 1%, because just to play one NRL game is a big deal. So if you want to go on and play NRL for 200, 300 games, you have to work every single day to get there. So it's just refreshing to hear that a lot of you guys, like especially like yourself and other boys, aren't resting on their laurels and just you know, expecting it to come because, you know, they've made certain teams or doing this and that. I think it's just really refreshing to hear. So yeah, it's really good. So what we'll do now, we'll just finish off with a set of 6. So it's just some 6 questions here, and feel free to answer however you like. So question 1, what's the best stadium or ground you've ever played at?
Either Suncorp or the Cowboys Stadium. I forgot what
Queensland
that's
Country
called,
Bank?
but yes. Yeah, that's a very good stadium.
Geez, they're both good. Suncorp's pretty hard to beat, eh? Like it's
I know, that's what I had to say, both.
Yeah, that's a good stadium. All right, question 2. Now, you've probably been on a few footy trips. Worst roommate you've had?
Well,
Feel free to throw them under the bus. Don't hold back.
I think I might have to. I had a fair few bad roommates.
Who took your hair product?
Mate, everyone. There's a guy named he's in Canberra. His name's Pale. Fidanaki. I think that's how you say it.
Is he the lock there?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Mate, that guy, he will steal everything you have in your bag. Oh, bro. When you sleep with him, you just can't go to sleep. Yeah. Oh,
Leave a camera on your phone, eh?
oh, you have to.
Oh, that's good. All right, question 3, and this can be any level you've played at. Doesn't really matter. Who's the most underrated player you've played with or you know of?
It's a underrated player. It's probably I just recently played with him called Queensland. His name's Ty Radio.
Yep.
Yeah, and oh man, that kid's so underrated. He doesn't get, I guess the hype he needs. Where he's just such a leader. It explains why their season is going so well. He leads from the front. He attacks with his D, and I guess he has his talent. Speaks for himself. He can create something out of nothing. So he's
Yep.
probably one of them.
Yeah, we watched that. Me and Sam actually watched a lot of that tournament. He's quite a rangy half, like quite tall and skinny. Wears that headgear, but yeah, he goes well. He's playing for PBC too, right? Yeah, he goes very, very well. All right, question 4 now. This isn't super footy related, but if you could win 1 year's supply of something for free, what would it be?
1 year's supply, eh? No, probably a year's supply of, I guess, food.
Food. Middles,
smart.
eh?
Honestly,
Middles,
smart.
we're all the same.
Oh man, you gotta love it.
We're all the same.
You gotta love it.
Mine would be
Year's supply
laser
of free
hair.
food. Yeah, okay. You don't need to get rid of it, mate. You need a hair transplant.
Oh, sorry, is it tattooed? Is it tattooed
Yeah,
hair? What do they do with it?
You don't want to get it lasered.
I've got to try something soon. I've got to try something soon.
Oh god, that's good. I suppose you've kind of answered this already a little bit, but if you weren't playing footy, what sort of career would you want to go for?
Yeah, just something in, I guess, the sporting industry.
Yep.
As I said before, I love everything about sport and I love everything about rugby league. So,
Yep.
Obviously after footy, I guess that's the pathway I'll try and take.
Yeah, perfect. Question 6 is the last one to wrap it up. What's your go-to movie when you're switching off from footy, or just your favorite movie? Either one.
Oh, fuck. If you ask all my friends, everyone knows my favorite movies are Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect. Oh,
Wait, we've had that answer already. Someone said that.
Are you a singer? Are you a singer in the dressing sets?
It just gets me in the mood, mate.
Mood,
Yeah.
To be honest, pretty good movie though.
I was waiting for Happy Gilmore too, because he said he played a bit of a golfer. I was waiting for Happy Gilmore too.
I'm more of a singer than a golfer, I can say.
I'm either, mate. I'm terrible at both.
Well, Tupou, really appreciate you spending a bit of time with us, mate. I know you're busy with footy and school and everything, so we do appreciate your time. And good luck with the future and whatever holds. We'll be watching, and I'm sure it'll be a bright future for sure. So thanks for coming on, bro.
Best of luck in the future, mate. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, good. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.